Are you wondering why your husband is treating you as trash? Are you wondering why your husband is not taking you seriously? He keeps jumping from one woman to another. He keeps looking down on you. He keeps maltreating you. He's not even seeing you as important. Daughter of God, I want to explain in details the power of a wife who detach. Husbands can resist women, wives who detach, wives who take back their power, wives who know their worth, their value, who knows themselves, who know how to treat themselves, who know how to love themselves. When one of my clients' husbands started pulling away, this sister was chasing her husband with calls, with text messages, and with questioning. When he comes back, she will ask him all manner of questions. What is going on? You don't call me again. You stayed in the work and you're coming back late. And even when I call, you don't pick the call. What is going on? This woman was so concerned and asking these questions every day. And the more she asks this question, the more confused she becomes because the husband does not even care to explain or give her any solid answer. He doesn't even care about how she feels. Rather, the more she goes to him to ask this question, the more the husband will even add another pepper and salt to her injury. The more the man will do another thing that will even hurt her the more. And she will be thinking, what is wrong with me? Am I smelling? Why is he treating me like that? Why is he not answering me? So this problem continued and continued, and their marriage was going down. Their relationship became sour. They were not relating well again. They hardly talk. They hardly be happy. This man will come back and he will not even give her time. Rather, he chose to find friendship with his phone. He chose to busy with friends, busy with chatting, busy, busy, and busy. No relationship with the wife. So until we started working on this, which is why I want to explain in details the thing you can do and the thing that this my friend did, to the glory of God, she saw result. And I know you too will see results. The first lesson we took was for her to understand the way men think. Yes, the way they are wired, what is important to them, what tricks them, what makes them interested. So I guided her, and she learned that detachment makes men curious, and curiosity makes them return, makes them become interested, makes them want to reconcile, want to know what is happening, want to know how to relate to you, want to know what is inside that your silence. So the very first problem that we handled was for me to let her understand that desperation kills attraction. Yes, the more you cling to him, the more you want his attention, the more you want him to answer you, the more he withdraws. And the more he wants freedom, he will feel that you are pressurizing him. You are trying to control him. You are trying to force him to do things that he doesn't want, that you are emotionally unstable. And men, they normally run away from an emotionally unstable women. Why? Because they crave peace, the desired peace, they hunger for peace, they want peace, even though they don't know how to give peace, even though they don't really know how to create a peaceful environment, but they want to be around a peaceful woman. Because after the chaos of dealing with work, dealing with bad boss, dealing with a lot of financial challenge, they cannot handle emotional pain. They cannot handle emotional challenges because they don't have much strength on that. They are just logical. Their power is in their logical thinking. But we, the Lord wired us to be able to have more comprehension with emotions. We can handle more emotional issues than men. And that is why they don't want a place that is not peaceful. They don't want anybody that is not peaceful. They don't want anything that will take away their little peace. So that is why they normally, every little thing, they will run to another woman for solace. They will run to another woman for shoulder to lean on, for peace, for comfort. So, my dear, what I'm saying right now is that you need to stop throwing your worth at somebody that is not ready. When you sense that he is not ready, that he is detaching, that is needing space, you need to learn to allow him to enjoy that his space. That is why you should also use the opportunity to create your own space. And during your creation of your space, you fill your space. Make sure that something is filled in your space. Don't just create an empty space. Okay, so get busy. Get busy with God. Get busy with self development. Get busy with learning new skills. Get busy with improving your professional career. Get busy having a purpose to pursue. You are more than just a wife. So, this moment, instead of you to be hyper focusing on your husband and allow this to make you to be emotionally broken, that you can't even produce anything, even in your workplace, you are underperforming, and this is affecting you. And to sum up everything, your husband will keep seeing you as a failure when he sees that even in your work you are not producing, even in your children you cannot take care of them, and this will all sum up to give him more valid reasons to keep treating you like that, because he will feel that you are not worth any care, that you don't want any care, that you don't even deserve it. I will not say any really good thing in you. So another point I raised to her was for me to encourage and let her understand that detachment makes her to be a mystery, a person that the husband will want to conquer again. Men draws to what they cannot fully access. Yes. So in this moment, if you truly want him to love you the right way, if you truly want you to treat you the way he should, if you truly want him to value you, you need to create that mystery, that lack, that silence. You need to allow him to feel the silence in his ear. He will listen to hear you call, to hear you complain, to hear you shout, and he will not hear it again. That will make him to start questioning what is going on. And that will make him to start refocusing his attention on you, to know what is behind your sudden change. And that is actually what will give him some clarity, because your father will use this time to open his understanding that your wife needs attention. Your wife deserves to be loved. Your wife deserves to be cared for. And that will make him to treat you more better. So instead of being desperate and keep crying and keep wanting, even Jesus himself said, if you let go, if you throw your life away, you are going to gain. You are going to have it back. But if you want to save it, if you want to save it, you will lose it. If you want to lose your life, lose your strength, your controlling, if you want to lose this control, wanting to know why he is treating you the way he is treating, wanting to know why he is not answering your calls when he's supposed to, wanting to know what he is doing. When you lose this control, when you let go and allow God to take over, you will save your marriage. You will save the love that you deserve, because this will naturally start coming to you, child of God. Men value women who detach. Number three is that detachment protects your peace. Oh, wonderful. Daughter of God, you are wondering why you can't even sleep at night. You are wondering why you wet your pillow every night. You are wondering why you are so broken that you don't even have appetite to eat. You don't have peace because you are so concerned about the emotional maltreatment that your husband is doing to you. You are so much concerned about the ill treatment, the way he is treating you, that you neglect your peace of mind. Your husband cannot give you peace of mind. Yes, I know that having a good relationship with him and having good moments with him enhance it, but that is not the source. The source of your peace and the source of your happiness is in you, is in knowing your value, knowing how to treat yourself. So when you detach, when you learn to focus on yourself, to allow people to treat you the way you are treating yourself, you are going to have peace. You are going to build your confidence up. You are going to love yourself the more. You are going to become an elegant woman and daughter of God. This will bring out the inner beauty in you that your husband will not want to play with. So don't forget that during detaching, for you to actually have a full access to this peace, you need God. God is the source of that peace. So removing your focus from your husband, detaching from your husband, you need to reconnect to another thing, and that is to reconnect to God and to His love, trusting that your Father loves you and that your Father's love is enough, that is going to heal you, that is going to take care of this, that God love you even before your husband becomes your husband, and that God's love and peace is more important. And when once you have God, that every other thing will be added unto you. So, my sister, when you focus on God and yourself, your husband will definitely lose his power over you. I mean, you will not be obsessed about his own behavior, the way he chooses to treat himself. You will just focus on enjoying who you are, because people's action cannot determine who you are, cannot determine the way you treat yourself, cannot determine the way you should be happy or the way you should handle circumstances around you. That another person choose to be miserable should not make you to be miserable. People treat you in the mirror of themselves. When your husband is detaching, there are a lot of things that is going on in his mind that you don't know. So you allow him to process those moments, to deal with those problems, to take care of himself, and then to choose to reconnect with you with a right mindset, a mindset of clarity, a mindset that knows what he wants. So you have to allow him to be ready for you, and then always prepare yourself to also be ready, so that both of you can bond together and make this marriage to work. Don't also forget that men returns to value. Men always return to value they can't control. Don't forget that they were created with this ego of I am in control, I am in charge, I am the man, I am the king. So when everything is under their control, it doesn't make sense, because to them they already own those things. But when they are no more in control about the flow of information. They are no more in control about your life, the way you behave, the way you react. They cry, they pleading, they chasing. They will return to look at it again. What is happening? What am I missing? Why am I not more in control of this woman's life? So when you detach without malice, carrying a big face, I'm not just talking about when you detach, you want him to know you're detaching. No, you don't do that. You don't make him to think that you're making him your enemy. Don't do that. You detach without malice. And when you do this, you become a magnet that attracts him to treat you the way he should. Child of God, your husband is not your enemy. It is just the way you are presenting yourself to him. He is treating you in the mirror of the way you are treating yourself. You need to learn how to start treating yourself well right now. You need to learn to detach. You need to learn to control your emotions. You need to learn to control the energy around you. If you don't know how to go about this, feel free to reach out to me for coaching. Okay? One thing is sure, your marriage is to be enjoyable and not manageable. You have to deal with the circumstances to have peace and happiness in life. That you are here on earth does not mean that you should be miserable. For Jesus said that those that come to me, that they are going to have it 100-fold here on earth and also in heaven. That you are a child of God does not mean that you should be miserable in your marriage. Daughter of God, your father cares for you and he wants you to enjoy your marriage, and he would definitely make this marriage to be peaceful. If you believe it, put it in the comment section. My God will make my marriage to be peaceful in Jesus Christ's name. As you declare it, and I will be praying for you, as you declare and believe without doubt, you will see the manifestation of this declaration in your marriage in no distant time. The Lord will visit your marriage in Jesus Christ's name. God loves you. Remember always that your Father cares for you. He sees your tears and He will definitely clear your tears. Please, if you have derived value, do well to give this video a like and also share it. God bless you. See you in my next video.